This is how you build an unbreakable self-confidence in 6 to 12 months. And I put a timeline on that for a reason, and you'll see why as I start explaining. But before we begin, I'm actually taking the definition of self-confidence from Ed Milet. He has an entire episode about this, just about self-confidence. So if you want his full explanation and or his point of view, go check out that episode. I'll try to find the link. I don't know. It might be there, probably not. But imagine this. Let's say you and a friend decide you're going to get healthy. You're going to get jacked. So you both decide, hey, let's go to the gym at 7 a.m. tomorrow. And that morning comes, and so you're there at 7 a.m., but your friend is not. They actually show up at 8 a.m. They give you some bogus reasons why they weren't there at 8 a.m., but you're both there, so you say, all right, fine, whatever. Let's just work out. You guys get a nice workout in, you get a nice little pump and take some selfies together. And so you decide, hey, 7 a.m. tomorrow? Yeah, let's do it. But then the same thing happens the next morning. They show up at 8 a.m. instead of 7 a.m. and it's the same thing. Some bogus reasons as to why they were not there at 7 a.m. like you guys agreed. But you work out and same thing happens. Now, here's the question. If you guys agree at 7 a.m. or even agree at 8 a.m. the next time, are you going to believe they're actually going to be there on the time you guys say you're going to be there? Probably not, or at least you shouldn't believe they're going to be there on time because you have no reason to believe they will. Not only is this going to affect the way that you guys work out and whether or not you want to work out with them in the first place, this is going to bleed into every other event that you guys plan together. Let's go get some dinner at 6 p.m. Back of your mind, you're not going to believe they're going to be there at 6 p.m. You just have no trust in the fact that they will be there on the time that you guys set. In other words, every time they decide they're not going to show up on the agreed time, you lose a little bit of confidence in them. And this is exactly why most people don't have confidence. This is from Ed Milet. Self-confidence is simply you keeping the promises you make to yourself. You have lost confidence in your friend as you should, and this is the same reason why you don't have confidence in yourself. You tell yourself you're going to do something, and then you just don't do it. That is self-confidence. And if you think about it, if you are not keeping your own word, why should you be confident in yourself? How can you? You don't trust yourself just like you wouldn't trust your friend. And there could be a variety of reasons why you don't keep your own word, but reason number one is probably because you lack discipline. All right, so think about your inner circle. How many of those people could you describe as disciplined? I guarantee you, as many people as you can describe as disciplined, you can describe the same amount of people as confident. Disciplined people are confident for the sole fact that they keep their word. They say they're going to go on a diet, and they do it. They say they're going to go to the gym, and they do it. They say they're going to start a business, and they actually do it, and they stick to it over the long run. So before you start going to all these self-help gurus that are going to fix your mindset to make you more confident, just ask yourself, am I disciplined? If not, that might be the reason why you're not confident. And reason number two why you might be lacking some self-confidence is because you keep putting yourself in a position to either one, perform a miracle, or two, go against your own word. Okay, what do I mean by that? Well, when most people, this is what happens. When most people decide that they're going to start changing their lives for the better, they set these insane goals that would take extreme drastic changes just to achieve them. And unless you're David Goggins, you're probably not going to go out and run a marathon without any prior training.
Yo, Goggins!
It's not that you can't go out and run a marathon without any prior training, but you're stacking the odds against yourself. And when you more than likely fail, confidence level drops. And I hate to use the word realistic because those insane goals, your gigantic dreams, those are actually good. But what you should be doing is setting a plan in place to hit those realistic goals along the way to achieving your dreams. And I swear, the Japanese have a philosophy for every great thing in this world because a great way to achieve insane results is through a philosophy called Kaizen. Kaizen is a Japanese philosophy of continuous improvement, and it's usually used in a group setting or on a large scale, but it can also be used at the individual level, and I will describe both. One of the more well-known companies that use this philosophy is Toyota. Everybody knows them, and they're a great company, and because they use Kaizen. Let's say Toyota wanted to increase their sales by 100% by X amount of years. That's a very big goal, and even for a company like Toyota, That's never going to happen if they just try to tackle that goal head on. So instead, what they do is they take every area of their company and they improve it just a little bit. And the idea is that if they take every area of their company and improve it even just a tiny bit, when they come back together, they're overall just a better company. And if they continuously do this, small improvements made over time will lead to drastic results. And this is how a company might use it, but it's the same exact idea at the individual level. As an individual, instead of trying to go straight for the impossible, take every related area around your goal and improve it just 1% every single day. And think about it, if you're improving every single day, it's near impossible not to be a confident person. Small changes made over time will lead to drastic results. So set a plan and take immediate action, and you will be a confident person. And the last reason number 3, why you might not be a confident person is very simple. You might just be surrounded by crappy people. And I don't mean that as an insult to your friends or your family, but here's the truth. There's this saying where if you find 5 millionaires and become friends with them, you will be the 6th. And in the same way, if you find 5 confident friends, you will also be the 6th. But even if you do the things that you say you're going to do, it's very hard to be confident even then if your friends and family are just constantly tearing you down. This is something you should remember. Iron sharpens iron, but bad company also corrupts good character. The absolute best thing that you can do for yourself, whether it's in business or in sports or in school, whatever it is find the right people to hang around. I saw this one video earlier and I decided to look it up for myself, and I came across these pictures and it makes complete sense what I'm about to tell you, because these animals are freaking massive. They're huge. They're just pure muscle. Belgian draft horses. This is why it's so important to find the right people to hang around, because one Belgian draft horse can pull around 8,000 pounds just on its own. But if you double the horses, if you put 2 of them together, they're not going to pull just 16,000 pounds. They're actually going to be capable of pulling around 24,000 pounds. That's 3 times, even though you just doubled the horses. But say you actually give them time together and give them time to train, they're actually going to be able to pull around 32,000 pounds. That's 4 times what one horse could pull on its own. Just by being around the right people, the results in your life won't just double, they will exponentially grow. Why does this happen? Well, it's the same idea. Confidence from one person will rub off on another. So if you stick to your word, make small improvements every single day, and find the right people to hang around, you will be a more confident person, but it takes time, 6 to 12 months maybe. That is all I have for you today. Maybe hit the subscribe button, it really helps. Maybe like too, up to you, whatever. Bye.